Many times you multiply measurements that are written using more than just one unit. In such cases, you need to break the multiplication down into more simple steps. So your first step is going to be to multiply each part of the number separately and then to simplify the result. Let's learn a little bit more about this using an example. So we are asked to multiply 2 meters 50 centimeters. So we've got a mix of units here, meters and centimeters, by 5, and write the sum in meters and centimeters. So we need to report our answer in meters and centimeters as well. So if you remember the property of distribution, you'll remember how to do what we're going to do here in order to work out this problem. So what I have 2 meters 50 centimeters, and I want to multiply this by 5. And so I'm going to rewrite 2 meters 50 centimeters as 2 meters plus 50 centimeters multiplied by 5. Now here is where our property of distribution is going to come in. I'm going to take this times 5 and I'm going to multiply it here with the 2 meters and with the 50 centimeters. So I'm going to rewrite this as 2 meters times 5 plus 50 centimeters times 5. So this is where I distributed the multiply by 5 to both parts of what I have here inside of the parentheses. 2 meters times 5 plus 50 centimeters times 5. So now I'm going to do those two parts of my calculations. 2 meters times 5, this equals 10 meters plus 50 centimeters times 5. 50 times 5 equals 250. So 250 centimeters. So I can report my answer then, and I can take this little plus out of here because it means the same thing. 10 meters plus 250 centimeters is the same thing as 10 meters, 250 centimeters. So for now, I'm going to report my answer to 2 meters 50 centimeters multiplied by 5 as 10 meters 250 centimeters. Let's take a closer look at our answer of 10 meters 250 centimeters and see if we can break this down to a little bit simpler form. So once I've gotten to this point, I want to look at the answer to see if any of my units can be simplified or rewritten using a bigger unit. To do this, you need to remember your unit conversion tables. Here we have 250 centimeters, and we know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So 250 centimeters is definitely more than 1 meter. So I can break this down into 10 meters plus 200 centimeters plus 50 centimeters. I'm working on converting my 250 centimeters to some of them being in the meter form. So I've broken down the 250 centimeters to 200 centimeters plus 50 centimeters. And I know then with my conversion of units, 100 centimeters equaling 1 meter, so 200 centimeters equals 2 meters. So I can again rewrite this as 10 meters plus 2 meters, 200 centimeters equals 2 meters, plus 50 centimeters. Now I can combine my 10 meters plus 2 meters to get 12 meters, 50 centimeters. So this is my simplified version of the answer, and this is the way that I would want to report my answer: 12 meters, 50 centimeters. Another approach to doing this same problem would be to convert the number to one common unit. So in this case, I've got meters and centimeters, but I would convert both of these to centimeters and then do the calculation. When I'm finished with that calculation, I'll need to convert back again to meters and centimeters. So 2 meters, 50 centimeters is equal to 200 centimeters. 2 meters equals 200 centimeters plus 50 centimeters. So I have a total of 250 centimeters that I now am going to multiply by 5. So I take 250 centimeters times 5, which equals 1,250 centimeters. But now I want to convert this 1,250 centimeters back to meters combined with centimeters. And so I can rewrite the 1,250 centimeters as 12 times 100 centimeters plus 50 centimeters. So the 1,200 plus 50 centimeters, the 1,200 can be rewritten as 12 times 100 centimeters plus 50 centimeters. We know that 100 centimeters equals a meter, and so what I have here is 12 times 1 meter, which is 12 meters, plus 50 centimeters is my 50 centimeters. So you can see that using this approach, we came up with the same answer as we did when we did the other approach. This second approach uses a lot more and more difficult mathematics and calculations, and so both approaches are right, but you can figure out which approach you find easier, or you can try your hand at both approaches and really practice your multiplication and all of your unit conversion skills.